Welcome back. I'm Dr. Ruckus, and today we are playing Esper Legends in Ranked Phyrexia Standard. This deck is always an absolute blast to play, but there are some pitfalls I want to make sure you don't run into when you are playing this deck. All of the hot, fun stuff is in the 3 and 4 drop slot, so it's very tempting to load up, especially on the 4 drops because there are so many good ones to play. But I think it's really essential to play a high density of 2 drops just to make sure you don't get absolutely run over in the early game by aggro decks. Thalia is fantastic. Denick is very solid. The rest of the possible legendary 2 drops are not that good. Trying out Vron here, 2 mana 2/2, maybe gain you some life. Sadistic Pilgrim, 2 mana 2/2, maybe gain you some life. Also has Death Touch, which is okay. And then Ludovic, 2 mana 2/3, can block okay. The rest of his text isn't that relevant. Only really playing them because they're legends. I wouldn't even blame you if you cut all 4 of those cards and instead played something like the Guardian of Nubenalia, which I think in general is pretty solid. Indestructible is annoying to deal with, and the discard effect pairs well with Taluz, which we'll get to in a second. So it's too bad we don't have more amazing 2 drops for this deck that are legends, but I think you do need to play a high number so you don't just get absolutely steamrolled early game. 1 drops, we used to only have Ashnod available. Now we have Ashnod and Skrelv. Skrelv actually cannot block, so that doesn't help the whole not getting steamrolled thing, but this card is very good, so I'm happy doing a 3-1 split here. And then we get to the fun stuff. Taluz is my favorite card here. 3 mana 3/1 Connive, which means draw discard. And then when you discard 1 or more cards via any system, you exile them and put them under Taluz, and when Taluz dies, you get them all back. Super satisfying to play along Rafine, because then you get a bunch of discards off of Rafine, put them all under Taluz, and then your opponent has a really hard time blocking Taluz, or else you get all that value back. And also allows you to do some fun deck construction things like play 4 copies of a Ganjo, because when you discard a Ganjo to deal 4 damage, it then gets tucked under Taluz, and when they kill Taluz, you get a Ganjo back and do it all again. Super freaking satisfying. Then we have on the 4 drop slot 2 Shellys, just generically strong legendary creature, 2 Ratadrabic, the other star of the show. Whenever one of your legendary creatures dies, you get a 2/2 copy of it. That's a zombie, which is very fun. And then 2 Urtai Resurrected. I think this card is good enough in this deck. There isn't a whole lot of removal outside of the Aganjo, and pairs really well with Ratadrabic because the first time this thing comes down, you kill a creature or counter a spell. But then when they kill Urtai Resurrected, you get a copy off the Ratadrabic and you get to do it again, which not everyone expects. And then in the 5 drop slot, we're trying out some new cards here. Number 1, we have the Kinzu of the Bleak Coven, a 5 mana 5/4 legendary Phyrexian vampire flyer. When another non-token creature you control dies, you may pay 2 life and exile it. If you do, create a token that's a copy of that creature, except it's 1/1 and has Toxic 1. Seems super fun to pair with the Drabic. So if a legendary creature dies, first off, you get the Drabic trigger. You get a non-legendary token copy, but then you can also get a Kinzu copy, which is then just a straight up copy, so it'd still be legendary, I believe, and it would just be 1/1 with Toxic. So then you have a 1/1 legendary, and if that dies, you get the Drabic trigger again, so a lot of fun shenanigans there. And then Drivnod Carnage Dominus, a 5 mana 8/3. If a creature dying causes a triggered ability of a permanent you control to trigger, that ability triggers an additional time. So we're doubling up on the Drabic triggers, the Sadistic Pilgrim triggers, and the Thane triggers, which seems all very fun. You can also play pay 2 black or 4 life to exile 3 creature cards and make it indestructible. So fun. I don't think necessarily either of these two are inherently better than Ao of the Dawn Sky as a 5 drop, but I'm definitely willing to try them out, and they look pretty fun. So that's it. Enjoy the gameplay. Let's dive right in. This is probably not a super good hand. I think we can mull this. Okay, similar, but perhaps better. Keep this. Put back one of the Rafines. Get our slow land down so we can Thalia on 2. And hopefully hit the 3rd land drop on time. Nice, we do. Thalia on 2 against Simic. If it's Rot Priest, they're really going to dislike Thalia and have very few ways to get it off the battlefield. It is. Alright, well, I think we're going to give him some trouble here. Get the Rafine down before combat. Swing with First Strike or Thalia. I think we'll drop off Kinzu most likely. Yeah, just too expensive for this game. Swing in for 3. Opponent down to 17. Yeah, Thalia is a huge pain in the ass for this deck. 3rd land. Rot Priest comes down. 2 blue open. Can realistically only cast 1 blue spell though. Okay, I think we drop the Taluz before combat here, so we get all the Rafine value. Okay, Connive. Next land would be nice. Perfect. I think we drop off backup Rafine then. Okay. I guess technically we could hit an Aganjo, so we can play this out now. Does the blue have a indestructible effect? I think it's just hexproof, right? I think we can get in with both these guys. We can always put counters on Thalia if we really want to. Sure, let's put counters on Thalia. Okay. Drop off you, and I think the Denic as well. We're not under any life total pressure. Okay, everyone tucked under the Telluz for now. They take a chump there. No. Chump there. Maybe a March Swirling Mist or protect both, something. Slip out the back, okay. So if Thalia isn't punishing enough for this deck, Sheldred's also going to be a huge issue. If they tap out, we could Urtai Resurrected and try to kill one of them, but I think we'll plan to Shelly this coming turn. Shelly it is. Can also a Ganjo for cheap. Attacking with the Telluz isn't even bad, because we just get back all these cards underneath anyway. If we're going to draw, I guess we can drop Shelly beforehand, though. I don't think we need to a Ganjo necessarily. Here comes Shelly. Punish them for the card draw. Swing in here. Make the Rafine bigger, so they don't have free blocks off the Ivy. They can trade with the Telluz if they want, and we can get back all those cards underneath anyway. Not sure we need the land. I mean, everything here is pretty good. We could drop a Caves, I think. Drabic's good. Skrelv's obnoxious. We like the removal. They're not going to kill our creatures, though, so Drabic actually isn't super necessary. And then who's the last card? We could drop Skrelv this turn. Is that necessary at all? I don't know if we'll get a target with Urtai ever. So maybe it is like this. Right? They'll probably just always have Hexproof available. Okay, gain a ton of life, so they're not going to win via life, so they have to win via the Rot Priest pop-off. And that's really hard to do with the Thalia attacks around. Okay, lots of triggers. Game is confused. They all go under Telluz. They ever kill Telluz, we're getting it all back. Safekeeping there, okay. Is that Hexproof Indestructible? Gain some life. We are up to 3 poison now. We're up to 4 poison. Opponent is at 21. Okay, they really want to take out Thalia. Fair enough. Alright, nothing we can do about that. Alright, opponent drops to 14. They get Thalia off the battlefield. I think we can a Ganjo. Get the Skrelv down. Okay, so we can make someone unblockable against green. Slip out the back again. Alright, up to 6 poison. Three mana open. They might just get there with Thalia off the battlefield. He dropped to 12. Okay, draw 2. Trigger, trigger. Drop down to 8. 2 mana left. Okay, another land. Can they just target twice? Drake, it's not a target. Okay. And again, drawing doesn't help via the Sheldred. So they don't have lethal. If they had lethal, they would have done it this turn. They would have just targeted the Rot Priest. Okay. I think what we want to do is make the Telluz unblockable and force them to trade with it to get all the cards back. Okay, let's pay the 2 life here. And we're going to attack with everyone. We want them to block with green. We want to get the Rot Priest off the battlefield. So let's do it like this. Make you unblockable by blue. Okay. Blue. So now you have to block this one. Attack with everyone. We at least want to threaten the Rot Priest to death. So I think we put them all here is fine. Okay, a lot of land. I think we'd love to get back Thalia even with Takenuma. So maybe it's like this. Keep the Takenuma around. Okay, we gain a lot of life. Alright. No reason to Takenuma now. Tyvar's stand. Okay, we go up to 8. Yep. Okay. Okay, block, block. Take 5. Is there any way to get one more damage? Can't think of one off the Takanuma. When it drops to 3, they'll drop to 1 next turn. We're definitely doing this now. But all they need is any single target spell and they get there. I mean, we'll take the Thalia, I guess. We'll take the Thalia, but all they need is one single target and they get there. Ugh. Close. There's no way they don't get there, right? They just target the Raw Priest and win. So close. They have it, right? We have nothing in hand. You just have to target the Raw Priest, but they're not doing it. Do they not have lethal? They impulse! They don't have it! Oh my god! We have the Thalia. They need a land and something else. Oh my god, are we gonna get there? They need land and they need something through the Thalia. Okay. Do they have it? Show me the land first. They have the land. They have a Rot Priest. They can't target though. Okay. So we win. We just swing all and we have one of them gets through. Oh my gosh. I did not think we were going to get there. Pass to us. That's game. No one has lifelink. Here we come. We could even make someone unblockable via the scroll, but none of it matters. All right. Show them hell. Doesn't matter. We put this. Yeah. Ooh, sweet victory. Thalia showing up. Even with Thalia on turn 2, they still almost beat us, which is kind of annoying. But hey, we got there. 5 lander on the play. Let's mull that. 2 lander on the play. Better. Keep this. Put back the expensive 5 drop. Okay. And how good is Ludovic? I mean, Scrolves, you top deck the land. Ludovic's not even that good. Let's get a Scrolv down here. I'm in for the Scrolv land. Maybe we'll hit the land and we can go Ludovic, but let's get Scrolv online. If we take turn 2 off and we can still protect Adeline on 3, I'm fine with that. All right, cut down immediately. Fine. We do hit the next land, which is good for us. Here comes the Ludovic on turn 2. We don't have double white for Adeline on 3, though. And we ban a card we would have enjoyed playing on 3. That's okay. Mono black, mono removal. We do hit the 3rd land drop, though. And it is white, and so Adeline comes out. Hashtag never didn't have it. Let's see if they have a 3rd consecutive removal spell or Liliana. Trespasser. All right. We get a break here. Not bad. Guess we'll play out the slow land. Get the Drabic online to power up the Adeline. And swing for 4 total. 3 off the Adeline, 1 off the token. Take the free block. Take 3. All right. We're on the battlefield finally. 4th land. Is it Shelly time? Do nothing. Flip to Nightside. Okay. Well, we'll play you out before combat. Make the Adeline big. Move to combat. Feels like they have removal, but we'll find out shortly. Swing with the Adeline. Free block again. Okay. Leave Adeline around. We'll play out this last land. Nice. Ping the opponent. Just in case we hit a 5-drop and we need that fast land down early. But we're out of gas, no cards in hand, nothing to bluff. When it hits 5th land, it's a Bank Buster, it's not an Invoke Despair. Okay, more land for us, sadly. I think we still attack with Adeline, and they probably take the Bank Buster block, but not a whole lot else we can do. Okay, here we come again. Let's see if they go Bank Buster block draw. Okay, trigger goes off. Adeline's up to a 4/4. All right, chump again. Take 4 more. They want to keep the Bank Buster to keep drawing. Down to 9. We are stuck only hitting land here. Ping him down to 8 off the Sadistic Pilgrim. I think we hold this land to potentially cycle. They take a draw off the Bank Buster. Okay. We got nothing. We are completely out of gas here. Off the mulligan. 6th land. Surely they have some interaction here. Okay, they take the draw now. 4 mana left open. They didn't have what they needed beforehand. Cut down on the Pilgrim. Okay, we get a legendary copy of it off of the Dravik, though. Rather, a non-legendary copy. It's about the same as before. Play out a Flesh Gorger. All right, Lifelink helps them. We hit more land because why not? Is it worth at all attacking with the Dravik? Not really, because we can't even threaten lethal off of the Flesh Gorger lifelink. So I think we just send Adeline in there yet again. Land, something other than land would be nice, though. I'll tell you that. Even this isn't amazing because the Flesh Gorger can take the block for free. So we're only netting 2 free points of damage. Because we get the Pilgrim effect as well. Yep, they take the easy chump there. Drop down to 4, go up 3, then ping them 1 more off the Pilgrim. So we net 2 damage per turn. We have both these lands in hand. I think we just keep them. Keep them for any of our numerous... You know, they flip back to Nightside. Because we can't do anything because we're only hitting land. Oh, deck, please, baby. Just give me some love. Okay, pass to them. That's actually interesting. So they probably want to play a removal spell here. What happens if we pick off the Glutton now? What do we pick off the Flesh Gorger now? Swing with everyone? It's technically lethal. They'll probably kill someone, though, right? Maybe we go for it here. I mean, the longer this game goes on, the worse we are favored. They can always power up the Bank Buster in response. I think it's okay. Let's go for it here. I mean, we are not positioned to win this after taking a couple turns off. Okay, destroy target creature. I want to get rid of the Flesh Gorger. Get rid of the Lifelinker. They crew in response, which is understandable. Yep, take the action. Lose 3, that's fine. If we can get the Urtai Resurrected to die, we get its trigger again off the Dravik. And I still think they have removal here, so I don't... Alright, they're going to kill the Dravik now, maybe. Go for 3 on you, pay 2. Okay. They drop to 5. Do we throw the Adeline away? I guess, just to get them lower to lethal. Like, none of this is very good, though. We've hit a string of lands. Let's see if they finally trade someone. Maybe trade the Bank Buster off, get their draw. Yeah, makes complete sense. That's what I would do, too, if I had a reasonable draw. All right. They lose 2 more life here. Drop down to 3. I mean, we're close to just Shelly victory, right? Like, it's not out of the question that we win from here, but they can always attack with the Glutton and get more life back that way, too. 8 lands, 4 cards in hand. Okay. Corrupt. Kill you. Attack with the Glutton. Gain more life. Up to 11. That's probably game. I might scoop on this next draw. That was sad. There was ample opportunity to win this game, and did not quite get there. No blocks. Luna is up to 13 from 3 just a second earlier, and I'd love to see one more land drop. I would love to see it. Another Trespasser. Go up even more life. On the night side, up to 15 now. And with the next land drop, so why wouldn't we? Just freaking lovely. On the play, yeah, this is okay. We don't have untapped white on 1, but that's all right. Get the Sanctum down first, and then Shores on 2 with the Ludovic. Mountain. Okay. Well, yep, get our fast land down. Drop the 2-drop. He's going to survive a play with fire, which is nice, and they do have stick here. So hopefully this holds them back a little bit. I don't even think this guy is necessarily that good. I just wanted an extra 2-drop in the deck, and for this exact reason, just so we can curve out against mono red. All right, Flame Breather. In that case, Thalia is going to be a huge pain in the butt for them. We don't have enough whites to deploy everyone. I guess we can probably attack here first, and just see if they want to take the block. They might not. They probably don't want to run into a Ganjo. They take the block anyway, though. All right, well, you got me. Here comes Thalia. And here comes a 1/1 Death Toucher. Flame Breather Part 2. Thalia is going to be a huge issue for them, though. We don't hit the land, however. So it's going to be a Skrelv turn. And I guess we attack with a Death Toucher, because we can. I think that's all. Yeah, I think that's all for the turn. Let's get the Death Toucher in there. Decline. Alright, 1 damage to the face. Get the Skrelv down, and just gotta top deck that 4th land. Until then, we can make someone unblockable against red and sneak in with Skrelv every turn. Mishra's Foundry. That can actually block, even if we target red. Mechanized Warfare comes down very expensive. They get their triggers off only for 2. Down to 18. If we hit the next land into Sheldred, that's probably enough. But we don't. We hit another 4-drop. Okay. Yeah, we'll just pay a white here. And, we'll make Thalia unblockable, I suppose. Red. Okay. Get in for 3 here. Decline. When it drops to 16. Another Warfare. Okay. They still have not dealt with Thalia. We dropped down to 14, though. Very awkward without that 4th land drop. We hit the 4th land drop. All right, here we go. Now we're online. Yeah, I think it's the same thing. I think we pay 2 life here. Do we need to? Maybe we don't. Maybe we just get in with the Death Toucher. I'm not sure we pay 2 life. Decline. But I do think we get the first Sheldred down early. Start gaining extra life, and then next turn be Urtai Resurrected. And pick off one of these Flame Breathers. Okay, Lightning Strike there. That's actually okay, because we have the backup. And we can give Hexproof for 2. How much does that matter? We're about to take 4 damage down to 10. Okay. Hexproof from red. Then go up 2. Off the Sheldred draw. They might just have lethal here, though. They drop to 13. And the festivities. Okay, that's 3 damage everywhere. 2 more to the face. Oh, man. Maybe we should have Urtai Resurrected instead. Awkward start for us. On the play with some 3-drops. On the draw, I might mull this, but we don't have that many 1s and 2s in this deck. It's pretty 4-drop heavy. So it's not insane that our opening hand doesn't have any 2-drops. Although it is preferable when it does. But we're on the play, so we get a little bit of time to figure things out. Okubo Reckoner Raid. Alright. Mono black aggro, or just in here for the, whatever that exile effect is. Thalia. Thalia's pretty good. I think it's just mana efficiency this turn. The exile effect where it's like, you get back the Planeswalker if you have both an artifact and enchantment out. Or it could just be mono black aggro. We don't know. Cut down. Okay. Expensive, but our thing dies. Another Reckoner Raid boss. Down to 13. Alright, clock's ticking a little bit. I think we drop the next Fiend here. We really need to connive into that 4th land drop. Okay. Flip the first one. Does not have haste. Have to deal with it next turn, though. Yeah, no blocks here. They just level it up and give it Death Touch. So eat 2 more. Down to 10. Level up anyway for 3 damage. Down to 9. Underdog. We don't hit the land. I think we have to attack to hit the land and then play like Sheldred. Still take a lot off the Sleeper and off the Menace Captain. Could also Urtai Resurrected. But I think we have to hit land here. Or we just lose. We don't hit land, so I think we just lose. Drop off the most expensive thing. We're able to double spell here, but Skrelv cannot block anyway. Okay. Opponent swings for the fences. We'll take our free block here and then eat a bunch off the Sleeper. Level up for 3, take 6 damage. Yeah, drop to 3. 2 of them have Menace. We hit the 4th land drop. Okay, I think we're going to Urtai Resurrected the Sleeper. Oh, they play back the Underdog anyway. So I don't think we can get there. No attacks, end here. If they play the Underdog this turn, we just lose. We just don't have enough blockers to deal with it all. But if they don't play the Underdog and they just move to combat, okay, we have a chance here then. So fine, they do this first. And I think our goal is to double block a Road Captain and then pick off the Sleeper. Okay. Play the Resurrected. Pick off the Sleeper. Still take 2. But they didn't play the Underdog before combat. Otherwise, they would have had lethal. Okay. Take 2. Down to 1. See if they have just one more Okuba boss. And ping us down to 0. Same thing. Trespasser. Yeah. Yeah. That's how it goes sometimes. Fair enough. On the play. Looks pretty good. Either Thalia or Denic on 2. And some Sheldred love on the way. Azorius tap land. Okay. Guess we need blue if we want to go Denic. I think we're going Thalia here, though. Don't know if it's soldiers or control, but if it is control, let's give him the Thalia treatment on 2. Plains. Do nothing. All right. We'll get a fast land down here. Swing for 2. There is stick, so they have something for 1 mana they can actually cast here. Or maybe it is soldiers. Maybe they're going to flash in the soldiers here. Nothing yet. Drop the Denic. Okay. Nothing. Either they had full control on, or they chose not to do something that turn for 1 mana. Like, consider. Really not sure. I mean, I hope they don't sweep us soon, but we'll attack here first, and then let's see what they do. Fateful Absence on the Thalia. That's fine. Okay. Could have held open Urtai Resurrected, but didn't think that's what we were going to do this turn. Here comes Sheldred. Okay. Opponent drops to 14. Hit their 4th land drop. Past us, we have the Urtai Resurrected ready to go for them. We'll play out our 5th land drop. And swing here for 6. This might be the Urtai Resurrected turn. Opponent drops to 8. Oh yeah, I don't think they're going to like this. End turn here. I think we let that go and counter the thing they need to not die. Sure. Pass to them. They drop to 6 here. And they need a removal for Sheldred, basically. And we're just going to counter it with the Urtai Resurrected. They don't do anything, though. So in that case, do we just pressure them with the Urtai? No, because we have lethal. So we just hang out. I think we can go for this now. It's a little bit greedy. We don't need to, right? We don't need to. Let's not. Rafine's okay. We can't do that and hold Urtai Resurrected, so I think we're just swinging here for lethal. And make him have it, and then we'll Urtai Resurrected it. Probably could have also played out this last land before combat to give us a way around Make the Spear, but very expensive march, and we counter it. Counter target spell. Okay. And they draw a card. Oh, that's fun. They draw a card off of Urtai. That's an interesting way to combo with Sheldred. On the draw, but a pretty good hand against aggro. Mono, blue. Whoa. Protection for multicolored. Okay. Well, so maybe it's Azorius Soldiers? I mean, multicolored's pretty good against us. Yeah, it's Azorius Soldiers. Okay. Well, we'll give them the Thalia treatment here. Get our fast land down. They gain a life off the Sentinel. Okay, I mean, they're going to gain a lot of life off this card. Still, I think we go Thalia here. Give them the old 2/1 first striker treatment. Okay. I'm very interested to see what else they play here. This is not a typical card. But they are brickwalled by Thalia. Okay, we'll play out the Otawara here. Yep. Sure. Think you Rafine this turn. Maybe Taluz attack with your Fiend next turn. Okay, here we come. Survive another turn. If they can pump the entire squad, we'll have some bigger issues. At least the Sentinel can then attack. We have the Ravine block, though, so... All right, let's see. Let's see what they got. Brutal Cathar maybe be the worst thing. Attack all. So obviously they have something here, you would think. I still think we can take this free block. We don't have to block with Thalia. But how good is it against them inherently anyway? They shouldn't have that many non-creature spells. So if they want to blow their trick here, I think that's fine with me. They scoop. Okay. Maybe they were just bluffing. I don't know. Too bad. I was really curious to see what else they were going to do. But I think we'll call it there for today. If you enjoyed today's video, yeah, please consider dropping a like, a comment, and a subscribe. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one.